team is banning.
Hello everyone, good evening. You guys are watching Colt Esports presents Playoff Season 3 with the short delay. We are back for the final quarterfinals of the
Your
evening,
team
guys.
is
It is
banning.
going to be Codename on the blue side taking on Amusement Park on the red side. After the best of three of tonight, we're gonna get our final semi-finalists, and we're gonna begin the semi-finals from tomorrow. So you guys do not want to miss this match because these are hot favorite teams of the tournament. And to spectate this match and cast this
Your
match,
team is
we have
picking.
been joined by none other than Blurryface. How are you doing, my friend?
Hi, Scared. I'm very excited for this match. And, these both teams have been performing really great in the whole phase of
Your
the
team is
tournament. So,
picking.
yeah, let's see some amazing gameplays out there.
Definitely. Now, talking about the bans right away, it's going to be the Lolita, Olis, Hufra, as well as the Sicilian. So, both of these teams, they've this one strategy of banning out these tanks that actually provide in the setup to their own team. So, this shows that they probably have the similar kind of play style and strategy. Now, Valentina logged in by the
team
side
is
of Codename,
picking.
while Amusement Park goes in for Esmeralda along with the Brody. So, taking the side laners right off the bat.
Yep, that's right. It's too early to, open both the lanes like the EXP and Gold. So I guess, Codename will just go with the Beatrix as well as the Uranus pick, I guess, or a Clint or Uranus. That's their pick with the Celestial Bastion skin.
Always on the way.
Your team is picking.
Uranus is just a hard counter for Esmeralda in that lane. Even though Uranus is a hero that is based on shield, but it's and so is Esmeralda. Esmeralda should win that lane, but it's just how the mechanics of this game works. Uranus actually out damages her and he outpokes her winning that lane. Now for Amusement Park, they can go for the Lilia. They've been playing that hero and they've been playing that extremely well. Plus the Black Shoes can bait out massive ultimates. About this Mathilda though,
Your
Blurry,
team is
I
banning.
think they could have actually gone for some, I don't know, maybe the Rafaela to slow the enemy down because of the movement speed that they have.
Well, they didn't see the Lilia pick coming in. They thought maybe, Amusement might go for
team
the
is banning.
Kakura, so they just went with Matilda and she works wonders. Like, she provides fast rotation, and since Lolita and Kufra are banned, so she is one of the best possible choices that Codename has.
Your team is picking.
Definitely, and now they're focusing on banning out the junglers. The Beatrix for the gold lane has been taken out though. There is still Clint open, so Codename can actually decide to pick that hero in that side. They can decide to put the Valentina into the gold lane as well, or maybe put Valentina and EXP and Uranus into the goal. There are just a lot of possibilities right here. But Hylos is going to be logged in the meantime by Amusement Park. And there we go. Clint being logged in. They're going to go with the similar kind of strategy. Brody and Clint. It's usually a stalemate in that lane. Level 1 and 2. I would say that just because of the cooldowns that the Clint has, Brody can out damage and outpoke Clint if he plays his cards right. And then there is the red dot armor.
Yeah, that's right. And I guess the jungler for the side of Amusement Park might be a Fanny. I'm not sure. Shin plays a mean Fanny, and we don't have much CC on the codename side, so Fanny can work pretty good since they've also picked Hylos, which is the early game tank with the Lilia, so to counter the invade. So I guess it's all right. It's a Barats.
They have gone in for the Barats. Maybe they can put the Hylos in the jungle. They might as well follow the strategy of the team that we saw yesterday. No, they're just gonna pick the Barats in the jungle. He's got the retribution right now. It's going to be up against the Roger jungle. So early game. It's a nerf a long time ago, and we haven't seen him into the jungle for so long. And it's I don't know. I would say for the draft, I guess Codename have actually outdrafted Amusement Park in this department, Blurry.
Yeah, that's completely right. I guess the Bharat's pick is to, capitalize on the early game objectives because even though he ha had that nerf, which, almost reduced the 25 defense, but he's still tanky enough to contest those turtles along with the Lilia. So I guess Amusement Park is going for an early game. So, yep, that Bharat pick is good for an early game.
To be honest, both these teams are heavily focused on that early game with the Valentina Roger on the side of Codename, while the Lilia Barats Hellos on the side of Amusement Park, and they've got a late game insurance in terms of Brody and Clint. So we'll just have to wait it out and see what happens in this game, guys. We're gonna jump into the land of Dons. 32 seconds in already. It's going to be Codename on the blue side. Amusement Park on the red side. Game one of the best of three quarter finals. Let's see who gets the win. And look at that, the aggression coming in from Uranus right off the bat. He knows he's got the lane priority and he is cutting the wave near the tier 2 in the bottom side. And Amusement Park have just decided that they're not gonna pay any attention, though we are seeing some aggression in the top lane where Hylos is being poked quite a lot. Like and Pounce coming in. Aaron wants to go in, he wants to secure, maybe went in way too deep as Brody gets the stun and first blood coming in for Amusement Park. That was an over engaged by Aaron and he was punished for that. Amusement Park coming in with an early lead.
I mean, that dive for Hylos, that was quite risky. I mean, Roger should have, maintained some distance. I mean, that was way too deep, I would say.
Or maybe some miscommunication as well, because his teammates wanted to back out. He wanted to dive in because he maybe could have secured the kill, but whatever's happened as the fight continues right now. No more Daytona's welcome, though. Consecration is not there as well. Look at Uranus. My goodness, between three people will finally be bursted down quite a lot. Flame shot connecting, but not enough damage. That's going to be Radium making a rotation from the top lane while the turtle is in the bottom side. Esmeralda will clear the wave first. Too fast for you. Uses the consecration to keep up his stacks. Turtle is being secured by Codename, and I don't think so there will be any major contest apart from Esmeralda. Retribution will be just enough for him. So, what? Matilda secures the turtle, and look at the HP of Roger. Esmeralda wants to go in for more glorious pathway for the support, but Roger is just way too far away for now, and Esmeralda does not have the Purify anymore. He needs to run away. Uranus wants to go in. No more mana. I believe that's just going to be a disengage at the end of the day. Everyone's going to be A-okay, bloody.
Yeah, that was some, like a good play coming in by Matilda, securing the turtle for her side because Roger almost missed his retribution. So I guess that might be a panic play, but too much of aggression from both the teams. I mean, I like the way Uranus is cleaning his lane and rotating in the mid side to provide that aggression. Now we'll see a lot of skirmish on the top side, I believe, since the turtle is 60 seconds.
Yes, plus, Clint and Brody have been pretty much unchecked for all this time, though. Esmeralda gets a kill on Uranus. Okay. That's something we do not expect to see, but I really am seeing Codename making many minor mistakes, and that might become deadly for them in the late game.
I guess they have a strong late game compared to Amusement Park. I would say it's just the Barats who's gonna fall off after the 10-minute mark once the Roger has DHS. Over to you, Scared.
I agree, and the fight continues as Valentina jumps out using the skill 2 Glorious Pathway, not, in a correct position to actually chase them out. Now Roger goes in for the Lycan Toss. He will get a kill on Gallows. No, it's Matilda though who gets no more killing spree activation, and that's Roger using the guiding winds to jump off. Lucas wants to go in for more. Flicker used by Miracle Boy. He saved himself. Lucas wants to go in for more. There's Clint. They secure the kill on Brody. Look at how deep they went in to chase him. They just wanted blood, and Miracle Boy did not survive that.
Wanted to even the score out, so yeah. I mean, they committed way too much. Let's see. I mean, how the turtle fight is going to happen. And the reason Matilda is so good because she provides a lot of disengage, the guiding winds. Roger
Red
almost
team
escaped
turret has been
on
destroyed.
his last breath over there in the last skirmish because of Matilda.
Yes, that is
Red
true.
team has
The
slain
meanwhile,
the
the
turtle.
fight in the bot lane, that's gonna be Barath using the retribution, securing the turtle. Consecration was used up by units, but look at the fight. It's Esmeralda actually chasing two
Blue
people.
team
Esmeralda is
hero
gonna
has
secure the
been
kill on
slain.
Matilda. Aaron has to run back as well, and look
Blue
at the
team
backline.
hero
Uranus
has
will
been
be bursting down.
slain.
Lilia with the kill. Roger still wants to go in. Esmeralda with a falling star connected and secures a killing spree. Though Clint will get the shutdown, Radium gets one, but not before she deals some irreparable damage for now. Blurry. I believe Roger should have recalled. That was just a smart play. And look at Valentina just using the Tritona's welcome on Lilia, but not having enough damage to secure the kill. That's going to be Valentina retreating and Lilia being A-OK.
And in the process, Bharat managed to steal the red buff from
Red team
Roger.
turret has been
And
destroyed.
last skirmish where Roger died, he probably baited out Esmeralda so that Radium could get the shutdown. And he is leading with 5.3k gold, which is very high, like in terms of both the teams. And this Clint could be, dangerous for amusement park from,
Killing
post the
spree.
10-minute mark. And as I just said, he's already dealing a ton of damage.
Definitely. Amusement Park need to shut down Radium as soon as possible. Glorious pathway used up, but Matilda is there for the guiding wind, so that's not gonna be any major damage dealt. Those shadow bombs being used by T-Rex, that's going to be him catching. No, he almost caught
Almost.
Valentina in that bush. My goodness.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, it's going to be Miracle Boy being forced out of the lane by Roger as well as Uranus. So, Blurry, even though Amusement Park was leading in the kills as well as the gold in the early game, it's actually
Mhm.
Codename who've got the lead right now. And the
Yeah,
fight in the.
because
Yeah, go on.
correct. Well,
I,
Codename got two major shutdowns. One was the Esmeralda, and the another one. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but they got the shutdown and the Clintus farm. So, he's securing pretty much a lot of kills, I would say. And the lane pressure, obviously, by Uranus. So that changed the turn of events.
Absolutely, and now that's going to be Esmeralda as well as Hylos going on 3v2 in the turtle pit. That's going to be Roger securing the turtle with the retribution easily, and now he's going to jump in with the like and pounce. Daytona's welcome on the Hylos. That's going to be Roger securing the kill. Esmeralda using the falling star moon, jumping back in the tower. Roger wants to go in for more. He jumps in, tries to go in for the like and pounce. Not enough damage, but in the mid lane. Codename managed to secure a kill on T-Rex, so Lilia's not gonna escape from their wrath right now, and that's going to be Barath securing his blue buff, from being stolen. He stole his own blue buff
Yeah.
from Roger.
Yeah, that's right. The buff wars are going to be constant throughout the
Red
game.
team
At
turret has
least
been
till
destroyed.
11, 12-minute mark, these guys are gonna fight at the buffs as well. Too much of aggression, man, from Codename. They're just pressurizing live. I mean, there are back-to-back skirmishes going on. They just want blood. The bloodthirsty.
Red team turret
The,
has
the
been
thing is
destroyed.
that they've got the farm lead that they needed, and now look at that. Halo's being bursted down right away while Uranus is tanking everything, and he has his purify up even now. Okay, never mind.
Wow.
He still survives! Glorious pathway being
He
used up,
did.
and they are going in for the chase this time. Tournament memory secures the kill on Valentina, though Lucas will escape with such a low HP, though Barats want to go in for the chase. They are trying to go in for the Uranus yet again. Stun, connecting, no more turn apart memory. Guiding wins is there, but Esmeralda says hello and gets one. Roger, no more Lycan pounds available, but the bloody retribution is there. He goes in for the triple. Will we see a maniac? It is possible. No, Barat says and gets the shutdown, though Clint is going unstoppable. A 3-4-3 trade-off. I would still say it was a pretty decent win for Codename.
Codename. That's right.
Uh,
Well, Roger came in clutch from behind. I thought maybe, he's gonna secure more kills, but the position by Clint, he was quite behind, unlike the Barats and Brody were together. That's the reason they managed to stop Roger. So, yep, that team fight went for the side of Codename.
But then there's the thing that Codename actually managed to secure the creeps in their own jungle, which they were not being able to for the past few minutes. So after that
Yeah,
previous team fight, Barats did manage to get some farm in, and so did Brody. So probably not a big win for Codename in that department, though. Maybe just because Clint did got a few more kills, he got more farmed up. Uh, Codename were like, all right, fine, we're gonna take this trade, but Amusement Park, they actually got the shutdown on Rogers. That was needed
yeah.
at the end of the day.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
will Marcus escape this?
Has been
No.
slain.
Marcus is not gonna escape that, but that the trade-off is coming in. Uranus was taken down by Brody on the top side. Look at the burst coming in from Esmeralda. The guiding winds as well as the circling eagle used by Matilda, and that was a massive mistake though. She gets picked off. Esmeralda will be taken down. Monster kill coming in from Clint, and that's gonna be Daytona's welcome. Used up by Valentina, but Brody comes in at clutch. That's going to be Clint running away. No more tone apart memory available. So Radium will survive this one, while Roger gets his HP back by clearing those creeps. Lily and Brody want more blood. They want to go in for more. A 3-for-2 trade-off in favor of... Nah, I believe it was a 3-for-3 trade-off at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was an even trade-off.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Roamer, the EXP laner, and I believe there's a jungler and a mage. That was the only difference. So,
Yeah.
code name. I would say code name. They won the one. They won that one.
And scared. I mean, as we see, the gold lead, by codename is increasing. Now it's reached to the 2K mark. And Valentina is already dealing a ton of damage only with the enchanted talisman. I'm waiting to see the kind of damage she's gonna provide once she gets the genius and the divine gold. What do you think?
Might work. Might work. She's probably going in for the lightning truncheon right now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's lightning.
Brody went in for the blade of Heptases, and I am really not liking the Heptases part at the end of the day. I personally feel like
Well,
the
it's,
blade of despair would have been much more useful in prolonged team fights, Plus the tone apart memory and the passive of blade of despair, they stack up pretty well.
Yeah, he went. I mean, see, the Heptasis provides penetration as well as it gives some amount of HP, and Brody's first hit, with Heptasis is gonna deal a lot of damage. Probably
Okay. That is true, but looking at the current situation, there's going to be a 1-for-1 trade of EXP Linder for the Roamer, and Roger comes in with an amazing burst, gets the shutdown on the Brody, and the moment he falls, the amusement park went into perils. Just Barat's trying to escape, and he is being chased by 3 people right now. No more Daytona's welcome available. That's gonna be the wipeout, bloody. What a team fight, and what a big win in that one for the codename. They're gonna secure the crystal.
Yeah, that's a win for codename. Well, amusement went in too deep. Like, I mean, they should have backed off. Well, we have game 2. Let's see if they do not make that same mistake again.
Definitely. So, what went wrong for the side of amusement park in this match? Even though they had the start that they needed, they could not turn it into a snowball that they wanted to do. And Radium not being shut down, he just single-handedly, wreaked havoc into the backline. 807, 12.1. Definitely an MVP performance coming in by that guy.
That's right. One thing, as you said, Radium wasn't shut. Second thing, I guess amusement lacked DC. I mean, Lilia just, she just slows and pokes damage, like it's a damage over time mage. I mean, if they would have gone for a burst mage, like, a Kagura or a Louis, things would have been different. Since Valentina was providing a lot of CC and damage.
Yeah, that horrified that she actually gets it by using the skill 1 and skill 2. and then again skill one. So that definitely
Yeah,
was annoying.
and then you have Clint, who was dealing a ton of damage from the backline. So yeah, I mean, he should have been shut down. He wasn't even picked off even once. So that's an amazing gameplay coming in by Radiant 347. He's just away from the Malefic role. I mean, he almost completed his build in what, 13 minutes.
I guess he was making the Blade of Despair at that time because he had the Malefic Roar.
Oh,
Maybe
I'm sorry.
he
I'm
made that
sorry.
30.
I didn't see the Malefic. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
and
Yeah, it was the
you know,
BOD.
even after 3 anti-Curious, that was just an outstanding damage, and that was just him out farming the opponent. And his gold is 11,000, while a high loss is just 5.2 thousand. So definitely there was a damage difference. Level 15 as well, the EXP comes into play when you're in that late game. So those are the few points, and at the end of the day, it was the draft. I'm gonna agree with you that probably some other mage other than Lilia, or maybe some other jungler, maybe like Bane for the disengage.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably
That would
probably
have
might have.
been a very great choice for the disengage when, since Matilda gives in that diving potential, so Bane could have disengage. I mean, the ultimate would have worked for the side of amusement. But let's jump on to game two and see if they are gonna improvise their drafts as they know how codename drafts.
Yes, we are gonna be back in just a few minutes, guys. Please like the stream, share it, and subscribe to the channel. You do not want your friends to miss this match and this game. It's going to be codename this time on the red side. Amusement Park will be on the blue side. Codename with the match point leading 1-0. Let's see who will win this game. Will it be the amusement park posting a game number 3, or will it be codename sealing the deal, guys? Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. We will be right back.
All shall succumb to my
Your
power.
team is banning.
So welcome back everyone for the game number 2, Amusement Park and Codename. That's going to be in blue and
Your
red
team is
respectively. 1-0 is the lead for Codename for now. Bloody, maybe you might win this bet. But before that, we'll have to tell the viewers about the bans coming in, Kufra and Olis.
I guess Amusement has an upper hand since they have the first pick, so we might see a
Your
comeback
team
and a
is
game 3.
banning.
What do you think here?
Possibly, I personally want to see a game number 3 between these two teams because that's exactly why all the
Yeah,
viewers are
that's
there
probably-
for, they want to see the
Love
action.
and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
picking.
Yeah, man, like there should be a game 3. It's gonna be more intense, the pressure and everything.
Definitely, Olis and Kufra are not getting in not getting through that draft. Valentina though has been banned out by Amusement Park, so then they're respecting DWOX6 for this one. Sicilian not gonna pass away as well. They know that Amusement Park like to play that goal lane, Sicilian Marcus in that goal lane. First pick, that's gonna be Esmeralda.
Your
Yet
team
again,
is picking.
Amusement Park securing that hero. Possibly another Uranus pick coming in, because if it's not picked in the first 3 picks, then probably Amusement Park will ban it out. So I'm sensing a Uranus and a Mathilda again.
I'm sensing a Yin pick. Yin is still open for grabs, so I'm not sure if Codename plays that. Okay. Wow, she was open. Like Lolita and okay, that's 2 strong picks coming in by Codename. A very strong setup on the gold lane, I would say. Let's see how Amusement answers that. I guess it's gonna be a Clint.
They definitely, need a Clint
And a
in this
Mathilda.
situation. A Clint and a Mathilda would work wonders because Esmeralda will suck up all the
Yeah.
shield from Lolita. I wanted to say soak up, but okay. Brody. Alright, that's gonna be the Marcus on the Mathilda though, and they are gonna
Your
lock in the
team is
Brody. So
picking.
Matrix will probably have some advantage. But if
Your
Miracle Boy
team is
plays his
banning.
cards right, he might actually get the upper hand, depending on how
Yeah.
well he manages to, land those stacks from his skill 1 through the minions. Now Uranus locked in just as we expected in the first 3 picks. Second phase ban coming in. I'm sensing another Lancelot ban.
I guess a Roger ban maybe to deny Amusement since he's open. Okay,
Your
that's a Lance
team
deny
is
pick
banning.
coming in.
Yeah, because I feel like Roger is something that Codename do not care about. They've got the Lolita, they've got the Uranus. Roger cannot burst those 2 heroes down with a Lycan Pounce. He needs someone to get that
Oh, yeah.
damage in. And
Time to go to the
that's gonna be the
Your
Lilia
team is
taken
picking.
out of the picture, so they do not want to face
Among
that
the
slow
planes,
effect. But the
your team
Eve
is
Wow.
picking.
is gonna get through and is going to be picked by Codename DWOXX.
Brother, the
And
Empire is safe on our
likewise,
watch.
that's gonna be the Fanny coming in from Shin. Bloody, you wanted to see Fanny, and we have the Fanny
Yeah.
that in the last pick. But there is still 1 pick remaining, and
Okay,
that
let-
is
let me
going to be
quick
Aaron.
guess. Yeah. I'm sensing a Bane pick coming in by the side of Codename. What do you think?
I
Your
was
team is
about to
picking.
say that. I was about to say that because Bane is basically a hard counter of Fanny, because if she jumps
There he
against
goes. There he
there we
goes.
go. Another game, another time. That is Codename out drafting, playing with the minds of Amusement Park. But then again, Amusement Park have a high chance of getting some early lead. They've got 2 late game insurances in this match. That's going to be the Lunux as well as the Brody. Esmeralda will tank quite. And Lolita as well as Uranus. Draft is pretty balanced, and it all is gonna come down to the micros, bloody.
Well, it's the Eve comp, man. Like, I don't think so. Amusement might be able to answer the Eve in the early phase because the probably best choice to, face off against Eve would be a Farsa. And Lunox is going to take time to get the power spikes. So let's see how Amusement deals with that. Not to forget the Fanny. If she lands her cables quite effectively, then yes, she might get a lot of early pickoffs because, Codename lacks a little bit of CC to stop the Fanny.
Yes, that is true. And with all that, guys, we're gonna jump into the Land of Dawn amusement park with the Fanny Comp on the blue, fighting for their lives against Codename with the Eve Comp in jungle on the red side. Let's see who gets the win. Esmeralda and Uranus, too fast for you and Jam. They're just gonna have the time of their lives. The Esmeralda will poke Uranus quite a lot right now. Uranus just wanna go in and clear the wave. Esmeralda will just back off. The Lolita wants to annoy Fanny near her blue wall because they need to stop Fanny from taking that blue. If Shin gets his hand, then he will jump onto the aggressive. And look at the aggression coming from T-Rex, forcing the flicker of Lolita. Cyclone Eye for the escape. Radium is providing an early rotation though. Bane gets in for the claw crab. Lolita, okay, that's going to be Fanny jumping in with the steel cable. First coming in right off the bat. Radium is going to survive. No more energy. That's going to be Shin wanting to play more. And Beatrix with the outplay gets the double. Radium coming on top in that trade-off. That's going to be Amusement Park punished up for their over-aggression and make it probably 3. As that's going to be T-Rex using the flicker, but not getting either a kill or the escape. A 3-for-1 trade-off. They had the start. They again had the start blurry, and things just turned out horrible for them.
Well, I mean, Shin should have just backed off. He already got 2 kills. I mean, he just overcommitted, and following up that, even the other 2 pickoffs were there. So that was a very wrong move, I would say. I mean, he already had a great start. Like, he had the first blood and double kill, so could have just snowballed from there.
Yes, and now for the next 1.5 minutes, he needs to play very passive because he cannot play aggressive at all, no matter what. There is, oh my goodness, is this in Hindi term, Garibi mein aata gila. Shen just lost his go crab to Uranus.
Wow. Oh, man, that Uranus is annoying, man. Like, I mean, look at him. He's already cleared bot. Now he's poking T-Rex, and T-Rex goes for the dark bomb.
T-Rex is probably gonna be picked off. Yeah, he will probably be picked off. He should have backed out over commitment. Coming in yet again from the side of Amusement Park. They're basically in perils, him highly under pressure. Fanny! They're gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's a good pickoff. That's a good pickoff and a much needed one in that department as well. Because he was going, unchecked. They wanted to kill him right off the bat, but then he came out on top with 2 kills and was having the highest farm. Massive shutdown. And that's going to be Yi picked off again. Amusement Park getting pickoffs one after the other while Bane is trying to secure the turtle. Will have to jump back to save his mid lane tower.
Too many mistakes, scared. What do you say?
What can I say? They overcommitted again, and the knockup from the ultimate. The Bane. I literally forgot the name. What was it? Deadly Catch. Yes, Deadly Catch. The ultimate coming in. That's going to be Esmeralda though coming in with amazing cable and cuts throat. They secure 2. This punish Codename for the same punishment that they got punished for, and now that's going to be Fanny just retreating. Rody secures his heptases right now. Lunox, Lunox is not going to survive that. He's been picked off a lot. He is going 1-for-1.
That's not the kind of aggression you should have as a Lunox, man. I mean, come on, you don't even have your COD completed yet.
Yes, and the good thing that's going in for the side of Amusement Park right now was that Miracle Boy was surviving, but never mind as he gets picked off in the top with DWXX securing that one with a Void Crystal. Marcus is, just gonna try and delay the wave. He will try to actually,
All
you
of
know,
Fanny gets the kill on Beatrix. Wow. Sorry to cut you over there.
Shin on that Fanny with those rotations. It's absolutely fine, man. That was the important thing to cover up. They are actually getting the pickoffs. They are getting the kills, but they're not being able to turn them into objectives. And look at that, Lucas securing the Go Crab. But will he be punished for that? Shin, deadly catch. Where is the deadly catch? It's not available. No, it was. Oh, Radium.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Almost. And man, Shin just basically took a whole detour and landed up in that top lane bush, getting that recall in. Meanwhile, Uranus and Esmeralda is having the time of their life in that lane. Having absolutely no problem whatsoever. Lunox will just jump back, but will not be able to survive as Radium secures that one again. Fanny jumping in does not have enough damage for now. Neither the buff, and that's going to be Lolita standing up. Nibiru's passion and the claw crab cannon. No way Shin was surviving that. So Blurry, over to you.
Well, a lot of mistakes, I would say, and an amazing sniper kill by Radium, I would say. He sniped out Lunox, and yeah, I guess Fanny won't be having this blue buff. Okay, there's a fight going on.
Fanny had the blue buff, and they just use everything to save that buff, and actually managed to get one pick off, and that too on Aaron. That's gonna be Beatrix going in for the kill. Oh, the brilliance comes up right on time, and Esmeralda's probably not gonna survive that. Sniper, Nibiru's coming in. Coco, no,
Wow.
he's not gonna escape that. Sham Coconut finished off
Dogs will not
Shin.
survive. Oh, dogs did survive.
Yeah, he had the flicker up and used it right on time to, escape through the wall.
Yeah, that's right.
To be honest, this is
guesses.
yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Skid. I'm cutting you off a lot. Sorry about that.
It's just a very aggressive game and a messed up game, to be honest. They're just going in for the fights and fights and fights, and look at Shin. Alright, he just showed off some of his skills, securing absolutely nothing. The TikTok plays that you say. Yes, you were talking something about the quick guesses. What was that?
Yeah, I was saying that. Do you think Amusement would be able to secure the turtle, or it's gonna be Codename?
It's gonna be
Red team
Codename
has
without
slain
any
the turtle.
difficulties. Like Fanny needs to go in for the blue yet again. And that's Uranus zoning her out of the lane. Shin jumps in. Actually is gonna take a lot of damage. Will be stunned as well. Will have to retreat. It's gonna be staged by Uranus, and that is going to be the blue buff stolen away as Bane secures a kill on Esmeralda, and Radium secures a tower in the bot lane, and Nominal Blast connecting! Oh, 3 people, what a play! Lucas, what a setup, and that is going to be 4 people taken out. That's the reason you ban Lolita, because you cannot. There's no way you can leave that hero open, and look at the burst damage. Deadly catch connecting twice here, and gonna take the kill.
Wow, that was a beautiful kill, I would say. That's the reason you picked Bane against Fanny.
Red team hero has been
But
slain.
Twox would be punished in the process. Way too
Blue team
overextended.
turret has been destroyed.
Larry, what do you think is actually going on in this game? Be honest, like.
Blue team
Well,
turret
I mean,
has been destroyed.
it's just Fanny is trying to do it, I would say.
Not even Codename are doing the same thing, because they've been picked
Well,
off
they
in
have
the
the
similar
lead.
ways a lot.
Obviously, they will do that.
Blue
I mean,
team
Yeah,
turret
but
has
do
been
have the lead.
destroyed.
But then again, they can be punished any time for that as well. But it's basically both these teams literally playing a brawl. They're both playing a brawl at this moment, because they're not focusing on too many objectives. It's just that in past couple of minutes it was Okay, we'll talk about that later as another team fight comes in. Bane securing one on Esmeralda, though he is trying to run away, and the claw crab connecting. No blue buff for Fanny, and that is the mess up coming in. Though Marcus secures one, will be punished for that. A 3-for-1 trade off, though they managed to finish Bane off in the process, so probably they'll not go for Lord.
Wow. Look at the damage by Radium, man. He didn't miss his sniper. I guess just once, and apart from that, he's connecting it
Red
quite well.
team hero has been turret has been
Absolutely
destroyed.
insane. Without the blue buff, is fighting 3 people, but that will finally be taken down. Not surviving the burst coming in from Nibiru, as you know, Radium is 3 items strong right now. Look at that damage coming in from Esmeralda, Nibiru's passion, Norman on blast, everything
Whoa.
just connecting, and Mathilda finished off with that sniper. Look at that damage.
And Matilda was just taken out by, Lolita and the sniper from Radiant. I mean, she just vanished into thin air. I was trying to see where did Marcus go.
Exactly, and look at that. Shin, even though he has a bloodless axe, there is not enough heal for him, and he was being bursted just by Nibiru. And even though his skill 1 connected to 3 people, so that's way too much burst damage coming in. Legendary for Radium. Another sniper shot. He probably loves sniper even in Call of Duty. And Shin focusing on Uranus, something that he should not do. There is one good thing: Esmeralda trying to take off the lane pressure for, making the bot lane.
Yeah, but
Blue team
the
base
Cold name
turret has
doesn't
been
care. They're
destroyed.
getting the inhibitor. Why would they? They're just gonna ignore and Esmeralda?
Blue
Okay.
team hero has been
I'm not sure why he did that.
My goodness, that's going to be legendary for Radium. Ruby Lady? Are we gonna see the Ruby Lady? But that's not enough damage! That's not enough damage!
No. Well, she's going 3 times.
T-Rex.
Amazing sniper kill by Radium once again, man.
You can make a
That
freaking
damage.
montage out of this match for Radium, Circling
Yeah.
Eagle coming in, but that's a triple kill, and that is going to be Codename securing the crystal at the end of the day.
Victory!
Yeah.
Codename won in the sprawl. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, the thing for amusement park should be, you shouldn't brawl when you don't have the items to brawl, I guess.
It was a T-Rex being picked off a lot. Like, literally.
Yeah, he
a
was being
lot. He needed to play safe
Way
in the
too
early game.
aggressive from the start. Yeah.
For one, so I would say kudos to Codename, getting those punishes in every single time. The moment they saw T-Rex out of position, just went and they secured that kill without any second thoughts. And the combo coming in by Lolita as well as the Eve, the real world manipulation along with the Norman on blast, just connecting every single time. The slow from DWXX and the stun from Lucas. Basically a perfect setup. Radiant, just an Nibiru's passion, and everyone's melted right away. The Blade of Despair left Crow Demon into sword. That's way too much burst damage for any marksman at this late in the game. He had 10,000 gold, 11.6 yet again coming out as the MVP with 67% kill participation, highest in his team.
That's right. I mean, he was way too fed, man. Like, from the start, he was just... I mean, from the 2-minute mark, he was on double kill from that top aggression, if you remember.
Yes, absolutely. And dealing 41% damage, 95,000? That's way too much. And Esmeralda coming out as the sandbag of the game with 100,000 damage tank. So these are the basic stats from this game, guys. That is going to be a 2-0 win for Codename against Amusement Park, and we have our final semi-finalists. So that's going to be it for tonight, as well as from us casters, Scared Yet and Blurryface. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow with the semi-finals. If you want to find that out, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, or just join our Discord server and click the link of our website www.coltesports.com. Both of them are in the description, and you will be up to date with all of our projects, as well as previous tournaments as well. We did a lot of stuff, and you want to check it out. It's just amazing. So that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you.